diary about my week. So for what that entails would be every at the end of every week I make a video detailing what happened in my life during that week. I want to make a video like this because the past and during 2020 I had a diary and I had a lot of good moments in there. Yeah, so yeah, in 2020 I had a diary, so I wanted to sort of redo that, but in a more creative form. And also, I have a lot of older videos on my YouTube channel that I like going back and looking at. So making this diary would be a good way to just, basically do what I did in the past, because I have some good times remembered from the past because of the diary. Like, I remember there was a time when I went to a coffee shop that was closing down with Jarrett, and him and I just went there, and then it was sort of interesting because it was basically like open mic where you could just go up and do whatever you wanted. So I don't know, there were some very religious people there, and then there was people singing and poetry. So it was interesting. I definitely didn't expect that to happen. What I've done this week? Well, so the week before I got laid off from my job working at Washington University for Wayne Barnes, or for Wayne, and then during that time I talked to Cooper, and then I talked to Cooper to see if I could transfer and start working for him instead of my current boss. And then so I basically all of last week I sort of spent talking to Cooper's, or not all this week I spent talking to Cooper's lab members and seeing if I'd be a good fit for the lab. So that went well, and I got offered the job from Cooper. So yeah, so that's good. I think it's a good thing that I'm getting laid off by Wayne. I haven't really liked the job, and he's hiring two new people. So before I had no work, and with two more people in the lab, then I'm going to have even less work to do. So hopefully things with Cooper will work out, and then I can actually get more than 10 hours a week worth of work in, because I've only been basically working for like 10 hours for the past, starting in January, basically. So, for the past like 3 months, January, February, March. When you're only working like half the time for like 3 months, that's pretty bad. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. Like I said, I'll talk to him tomorrow, and then I'll probably, I no, I don't, I'm not saying I'm probably going to. I will make I will make another video of this type in like a week. Maybe I'll do on Saturday, Sunday, whatever. So yeah, so that's good. I talked to Jacob. Yeah, I talked to Jacob this week. That was very good. I talked to him about YouTubers. What else? Oh, going to an anime convention. I need to talk to him more about that. Oh yeah, his military thing he's doing. I can't remember the name of it, but he's competing, and oh yeah, guess we mostly talked about him. I don't know. I like hearing what other people are doing in their lives. Yeah, he's also like competing. He also did the competition for, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like he has to like do a whole bunch of like physical exercises, and then there's also like questions associated with it about some army things. I can't remember what it's called, but he also did well in that. Then he's going to the state level or something like that. So I do want to get a 3D printer, because he said that he'd be willing to actually paint the figurines that I make with a 3D printer, and then I can also make. Well, I don't know. I just want to get a 3D printer because making or 3D printing anime figurines seems to be, or sounds to me like it would be cheap alternative a very cheap alternative to actually buying anime figurines. So I think I'll start actually looking into that more and figuring out what a good printer is. I think I want to go with one of the resin printers, because they just produce things at a higher quality, and I think the plastic for them is basically, yeah, and I don't think they're that much expensive. I mean, I think they're like 3 times the price if you want to get like a cheap 3D printer. One's like $100, and then a cheap resin printer is 300. But I mean, I've learned that if you want to get something, you should just spend the extra money on something that's a higher quality. So I wouldn't mind spending an extra $200 if I know I'm gonna be able to use it easier and have less problems with it, and just overall have a better product. That's not always the case. I don't know. It's only like $200 more. It's all randomly insert that, I'm down like 5,000, or I've lost like $6,000 in the stock market. The companies I invested in, as soon as I bought them, like immediately went down like 20%, and I had margin on them, so I lost double what I normally would have. Yeah, hopefully in like I don't know, hopefully like in a month or two, they'll hopefully come back up. Hopefully both climb up back up 20%, but I guess I literally bought them at the exact worst time. And the thing was, I was trying to buy them at a low point, but for like a month and a half straight, they were just going up, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just buy them now. But then, like, literally, like, 2 days after I bought them, they immediately dropped like 20%. So, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal, because in the past, I've cashed out $5,000 from the stock market, so I've only really lost like 1,000 like overall with all my trade plays, so it's not like too terrible. But it was like very nice being up like $5,000, and now I'm like down 6,000-ish. Well, overall, eventually that'll go back up. I shouldn't, like I said, I'm not gonna touch it. I just gotta remember that it's not like that big of a deal, and I don't really need the money, and I'm doing the right thing with it. So I don't know. Also, right now I sort of go in phases of streamers, although, so yeah, right now the only Twitch streamers I usually watch are Miskiff, Lucari, and then Soda Poppin. Basically, if they're streaming, then I'm usually watching them, and then I don't know. A lot of the other streamers I just watch for like 20 minutes or to 30 minutes at a time, which is so terrible. I also spend way too much time on Reddit. I probably spend like an hour and a half of my day on Reddit every day, so because it's just such a giant waste of time when I could be like doing WannaConny or anything else, or studying poker. Oh yeah, I guess I started this weekend making a text document just listing all the things I want to accomplish for the day. So I've been trying to do that. Yesterday I wanted to do WannaConny, 20 lessons in WannaConny, did that. Wanted to record the diary. Can't really see it, but yeah, record the diary. Didn't do that. Buy Poker Coaching Premium, didn't do that. Watch more Homie yet. I did do that, but I only watched one episode, so it's like sort of wanted to watch 3, and then I did update the music database. I guess I'll show it, because I don't know, maybe I'll find this interesting and whenever I'm fucking 30. But I got let's see, has to be this way. Basically no, that's not. Dream Sus, Booth Pack, Wake Me Up When September Ends. To My Chemical Romance songs, Little Dark Age meme song, Red, amazing, Kalupi Mori song. Only thing I know for real is the Blood Will Be Shed, the Jetstream Sam song from the memes. Just like the from Demon Dice, Shut Up Get Happy, it's the first song. It's like the king of a god to the king of a devil. Yeah, it's really good. Wannabe Demon Dice. We really like this one, actually. At first I didn't like it, but oh no. Okay.
ねえねえみんなよく聞いて私の真似してくださいけど拍手は最後まで取っといてね
Hold on, I'm gonna try to. This one had a really weird music video, but I can't remember if it's like the one where it's motivational to better yourself. I think that's You're an Ace Kid, and then You're an Ace Kid is amazing if you actually listen to the lyrics. Okay, never. Okay, it must be this song then. But this song is like amazing. This song is actually godlike. I don't know, basically it's like The person Demon Dice is talking to is just, I don't know, their heads don't glow, and then it's like, I don't know, they try a new thing, but then it's like the Demon Dice is like talking to them, and they're like, no, keep your head up high or your head's down low, but you don't really care about that. You can still, um, yeah, whatever. It's a good song. If you listen to the lyrics, it's like amazing. Hard bass doesn't, I don't know. It's like workout music. I just wanted it. Bormio OP and then Nagatoro OP. I mean, that's how you'd say it, but it would be like. So yeah, that's what I did today. I haven't done that, completed this, and doing this right now. So all I have to do is Wanakani and then actually start my pokercoaching.com premium subscription journey, which, what did I want to say? Oh, that'll be fun. I guess I can talk about poker. I guess in a super ideal world, I would want to become a poker pro. That seems very difficult, and I should first off focus on trying to be good at poker. I've been playing poker with my brother's friends, and so I can pull up the spreadsheet, and I've been doing pretty well playing poker. I haven't really had a bad night since I've started a super bad night. I probably average like $30 whenever I do a poker night, which is, I don't know, seems ridiculous. Especially with like such huge swings. I probably average like 30, especially with like this 140 and then like all the 70s. And I haven't really lost money since I kept track. So I don't know. I think once I study a little bit more and do the poker coaching premium courses, so like 388 profit if you start in February and then yeah, so like after 3 months of playing poker, up like $350. That's I'm averaging plus $100 per month playing. I don't know. There's like a poker vloggy called Huggy Poker, and I like his videos. I don't know if he's that good because he only plays 1-3, but he seems to do really well in 1-3. Hopefully once, I don't know. I really do want to go to a casino and actually play live 1-3 and I don't know, bind for the max. But I don't know. I don't know if with my current skill set if I could. I really would want to play more like $2, $5 no limit, so $2 blind, $5 blind. The thing the blind for that's like 500. The rake is just less. Apparently live poker is way easier than a lion, and apparently if I can do well in the 2 cent, 5 cent game, or like the $5 no limit game, that's what the online people call it, because that's the max buy-in. What else? That's poker. I guess I could generally say that. I would want more friends. I don't know. I find it a little bit hard though because I don't like go outside really except for work, and then the people I am at work with are most of them are probably like in their 40s or 50s, so can't really hang out with them. And then I don't really want to hang out with somebody who lives in like St. Louis or actually in the area, so it's a little bit tough, but I feel like in the future it'll get better. Also, I don't know. I just like talking to people on Discord. I don't know. I was in the I don't know. I played some like was it I don't know, it was either this week or like last week I played some I think it was this week I played War Thunder with my squadron, and I don't know, they just have like a lot of like no talking, and I sort of like want to like try to like talk about anime or something, but I'm just like too embarrassed to talk and actually bring anime up, so which I guess if I wanted to like actually talk to them I probably would, but just talking in Discord is just so much worse than like, I don't know, going to the park and talking to somebody face to face. Because whenever I talk to like Jacob, we just like walk around the park and it's just so nice, especially now that's not freezing cold. And heck, even if we couldn't like be outside, we could just be like at my house or at his house, and just such a better experience than talking through Discord. But I don't know, talking through Discord, I guess if you have to do it, it's not like yeah, well, I want more friends, but I'm not like actively looking for anybody, so I can't blame myself for not having any. It's like I'm even trying to get more friends, so can't really complain about not having something if you're not like trying to get it. Like if I like complain about not having a girlfriend, but it's like, oh, you're trying to get a girlfriend? And then they say no, and it's like, well, what the fuck? It's like, oh, you're complaining about not having any money, but are you like trying to get a job and work? You shouldn't really be allowed to complain about things if you aren't like actively trying to like better your situation with. I guess I'm such a hypocrite because I'm not actively looking for friends, but I'm also complaining about. But look, I know my circumstance. I know the reason why I don't have more friends is because I don't really look for them. But I sort of do hope that maybe Jacob will introduce me to his friend group more, and then maybe we'll do stuff. Maybe I'll do stuff with them, but I don't know, that's just like gonna slowly happen. I know I play poker with my brother's friends, and that's like I guess enough social interaction for me for the week usually. I would definitely want more, but I mean, shit, dude. I don't know. I would like love to like talk to. I don't know. That's the weird thing. I sort of say like, oh, I'd love to talk to Zachary every week, but I don't, or not every week. More like I meant to say every day. Definitely every week, but I said that I would like love to talk to him every day, but I think eventually we would just get tired of each other. So it's such a weird thing to say, but I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe that that would be true. So I don't know. Eventually, you're just gonna like run out of things to talk about, and you can't realistically be with like next to the same person every week. So yeah. Although I don't know. Apparently, I think he's gonna come back in town for the summer, maybe, and he's gonna get a job close, so maybe him and I will hang out this summer. Because I think last summer he was in a town. I know, I hope so, man. He's such a nice guy. I fucking love him. Him and Jacob are like the probably my most two favorite people in the world right now. But making me fucking cry, Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him. I don't know. I guess it'd be fun if I lost Jacob because we just recently got back in together. I think we've only talked twice. I don't know. Losing Zachary would be terrible. What else is going on? I don't think Horimiya is a good show. The first two episodes, I think I watched like 2 weeks ago or something, and then I just stopped watching the show. I don't know. I guess it didn't like engage me enough to like make me want to watch it the next day, but yesterday I watched an episode, and then today I watched 3 more episodes, so I'm like on episode 7, where I've completed 7 episodes. And now I'm actually really liking the show. It's actually got like comedy I like now. I don't know. Before I wasn't really laughing at the jokes, but now I'm like laughing at the jokes. The relationship is like, I don't know. The relationship between Hori and Izumiya, I don't know. Before it was progressing, but now it's getting further, and I like it. We get some side plots that are actually developing and progressing. So yeah, it's just overall really nice. I don't know. It's like very anime in the fact of how they portray the relationships between like Horimiya and Izumi, but whatever. It's like super over dramatic, but like I said, that's anime. It's not as bad as Love is War, but it's still very dramatic and very unrealistic. But it's enjoyable to watch. I'll 100% finish it now. I probably will watch 3 more episodes tomorrow and then finish it on Tuesday. So I guess if I'm gonna finish it on Tuesday, what show should I watch next? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I think I should just like watch Arcane and just finish that in like 5 days and just watch 2 episodes every day. Apparently Arcane is godlike and like easily deserves like the best anime of 2021 and all the awards it got. I guess I'll watch Arcane, and then after that, maybe Sunny Boy or Odd Taxi? Or maybe Beastars, or maybe the Evangelion movies, or... Oh, we did talk about the Evangelion movies. Jacob watched those, and apparently, they give a truly satisfying ending to the Eva series. Like, it's actually a conclusive ending, which if you ever watch like the end of Evangelion just makes, or even like the ending for the actual like anime, just you know how those endings are. So apparently it actually like the movies like perfectly wrap everything up and gives a satisfying ending. So what Giga said apparently was true, that he gives a good ending. So that's cool. I definitely will need to watch those then. What else? Oh yeah, Shield Hero Season 2 is airing right now. I think like 4 episodes of that are out maybe or something. So I guess I'll watch that. I don't know. I feel like I need to rewatch the first season and then I can actually like appreciate what's happening in season 2 because I don't know, I've basically almost like, completely forgotten what happens in season 1. I know like I remember certain stuff in like the beginning, but I feel like I don't know, this sort of happened to me with Re:Zero where the ending is just so chaotic and like so much shit is happening that I don't like exactly remember. I will actually need to watch that. Well, yeah, Zachary apparently says he's interested in watching Attack on Titan, which Attack on Titan is fucking godlike. Holy shit, Attack on Titan is fucking insane. I adore Attack on Titan, man. It is like some of the best anime I've seen in a long, long time. Granted, I don't watch a lot of anime, and I do plan on changing that, but man, it's just amazing. I just wish it would actually end, and I don't know. Apparently, the ending's controversial. That's what I've heard, but I mean, even what the fuck's going on right now is freaking crazy. So there's like so many anime I want to watch, like Bob Psycho season 1 and season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen, the new Demon Slayer, or the next Demon Slayer season, season 2 of Demon Slayer, Full Metal Alchemist, ReZero season 2 I haven't seen. Apparently Slime Isekai is good. I don't think I'll ever actually watch that, but apparently it's like it's a very good show. God, I have a fucking anime profile picture in Discord, man. It's so weird. Should probably change it, but I don't know. I've just like had it for so long, and I don't feel like changing it. I don't really want to go back to my shitty Twitch emote, yep. Even though I do love yup, so yeah, I don't know. There's like this like probably like 100 anime I might be able to just name off the top of the head that are like godlike that I want to watch. I don't know. I just need to watch like 3 episodes of anime per day, and then eventually I'll be able to watch everything I want. And then instead of like watching like like 2 hours of YouTube and like an hour of Twitch, I can just watch 1 hour of whenever 1 hour of anime, and then I could save like 2 hours. Or I could just, do like instead of like 3 hours of YouTube, 2 hours of YouTube, and then 1 hour of anime. And then I would basically be doing the same thing I've been doing, but just watching anime. I guess the thing for me is like, I don't know, I guess I can showcase this, but for like my Chrome, if I want to watch basically any YouTube video, I can literally just click this, and then I'm at my subscriber feed, and then if I want to, and then I'm single click away from home, and then I can literally watch anything. Or if I want to watch anime, if I want to watch anime, open up Chrome, go to here, go to the totally legal anime site, and then I have to search for a specific show. So I like consciously have to make a decision on what exactly I want to watch. So I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is you like consciously have to make an effort and actually decide on what you want to watch, and you can't just visually observe. And I don't know. The same thing goes for YouTube, or I mean for Twitch, where I just have this, you just click, and then you like a streamer, let's watch some Sea Dog, and then bam, you click. It's probably gonna be a shitty ad, but you get the point. It's just right there. I don't like, sort of like a whole bunch of like TV channels, and yeah, you don't get exactly what you want, but you don't have to like decide before you get on TV what you want to watch. While this, it's like, okay, well, I have to decide, oh, I want to watch this specific series, so whatever. It's just like a tiny bit more difficult, but and that does make a difference. So yeah, that's why I sort of don't watch enough anime. I don't know. I will get better though. I don't know. My New Year's resolution at the beginning of the year was like, oh, watch like 3 episodes of anime per day, which I can't also remember my other New Year's resolution, but I always do like New Year's resolution that would be super good for my life if I actually follow through, but I just end up forgetting about them within like the first 2 months of the year, or like at the end of January, like most people. So not too harsh on myself for that. I don't know, if you just want to better yourself, you should just start doing it immediately and not waiting for like a holiday or something. Oh yeah, the new Giga video. Yeah, that sort of did also make me realize that. I don't know, right now I do feel like I sort of am wasting my life. I'm not like bettering myself in any way really, so, because I'm not going to school, and if I might have a career in what I'm currently doing at work or at my job, but I don't really love it, so I don't think I could actually like go super fully into it, but maybe I could actually make something happen with it. But I'm not like a super genius, and I'm not interested enough in the field to study on my own, so if I wanted to progress in the field, I basically would have to take classes on it. I don't know. I consider like if I started taking classes in that field, then I could probably get pretty far because I'd have like a ton of experience already. But it's just not what I'm interested in. I just want to be a pro poker player, or be like Brad Owen, just fucking create a insanely massive vlog. I don't know. It's so crazy to me that like Brad Owen's huge. I think he just got picked up by the YouTube algorithm and then blew up from there. I mean, his videos are like really good, and he's a guy got a good personality. I don't know like what makes him different from like Huggy Poker though, or I don't know. I don't think Huggy is as good as Brad, and Brad plays way higher stakes. I don't know. I don't think like Huggy is terrible, but he's probably nowhere near as good as Brad. But granted, Brad isn't even like that like insanely good of a player. Like he's very good, but I don't think he's as good as like other poker pros. So I don't know. That's just a dream. But if I like start actually working towards it every single day, then in like 4 years I could probably actually be like a poker pro or something. If I like spend an hour every day. I guess I'll just go over the general concept of what that segment was about. So basically, if I study for 20 hours a week on any like general thing I care about, if I can do that, then basically I would by the end of 4 years, I'd have put in like 4,000 hours into that, which is probably enough to make you become like one of the best people. So if I wanted to become a poker pro, I basically should be spending 20 hours every week, and then probably in like 4 years or so, I'd be able to like catch up to people and become a pro. So that's yeah, that's that. Not really. It's very obvious, but it sort of just goes to show that like even if I only put in like 1 hour every day for 3 years, that's still like 1,000 hours. 1,000 hours into something, and it's like good practice, then you're bound to be successful. Is there an argument that I don't know, I guess somebody could make the argument that, oh, just putting in like time isn't enough, but there's examples of people like playing League or CSGO when they have like 4,000 hours and they probably, I don't know, maybe they pay for like 6 hours a day for like the past like 2 or 3 years, and they have like a ton of time put into it, but they're still the exact same rank they started. So you could argue that, oh, they put in the time, but they never got anywhere. My counter argument to that is if it's not quality time, then it doesn't really count. And also, if they didn't want to improve at the game while playing, then, they're not going to improve. So if you're not actively studying and trying to improve your play while you do something, then you're probably just going to stay at the same level you started at, especially if you're only doing it for your own entertainment. There's like probably people who like have like done Minecraft PvP for that amount of time, but they might be slightly better than what they started because they just have more knowledge. They've been in so many more scenarios, but their core fundamentals are still just gonna be lacking to somebody who put in like practice for like 10 hours a day or for like I don't know, maybe like an hour every day for like a month. So like 30 hours total, which I don't know, isn't even that much, especially if somebody got like super hardcore into it. And also, if you like really want to be successful at something, I do believe that with enough hard work, you should be able to get some success out of what you're doing. You might not become a billionaire or become like super rich or famous, but you would be able to make at least like a living wage off it, and hopefully you'll be able to live comfortably, make like 60,000 per year or something. I don't know. At least that's pretty ideal, but I do think it'd be possible. Actually, oh man, okay, I'm gonna do some quick math on the calculator and just hope that I don't accidentally mute myself. So, if I wanted 60,000 per year, I would need to make $164 per day. Well, hold on. I guess if you work, 8 hours per day, that means your hourly rate would be $20 per hour. I guess if you can make $20 per hour and then like work weekends for 8 hours, then you can make $60,000. So if I wanted to play poker, that means I would need to play 2-5 and win 4 big blinds per hour and play 8 hours every single day. I feel like that'd be possible. Just that like playing poker for 8 hours a day and like a cash just sounds terrible. And you probably wanted your hourly be like closer to double this, so you'd have to play like you want your like you'd want to probably be making like closer to 40, so you'd only have to play for like 4 hours. Because if you do 40 times 365, yeah, it's like close to 60. So you probably would be want to making closer to, if you're playing 2-5, closer to 8 big blinds per hour. I don't know, is 8 big blinds per hour like that insane? That feels really high. Granted, I don't know. I don't know how much people can actually make. But that's, I don't know. I guess the thing is that's like also taking rake. I guess if there wasn't a rake, yeah, this would be so much easier because the rake is just like 10% of your profits just immediately gone. So I guess if you could make this per like that many big blinds per hour, then you take away 10%. I guess you'd only be losing like $5,000 or like 6,000. So it's not that big of a deal, but still. I don't know, just some cool math. It's always fun just like doing super simple math with like time just to showcase that. I don't know, you can get really large numbers just doing a little bit every day. Oh yeah, I sort of want to give myself an ultimatum of whether or not to continue on the computer science path or maybe attempt to do welding. So the main idea with this is I want to go back to school for the fall 2022 school semester. And so I should pick whether I want to continue to attempt to do computer science or get a welding certificate and do like go that route. And to know whether or not I would enjoy doing welding, I want to, I guess, practice at home and see how good I can get at home. So hopefully during the summer, I'll try to weld some metal together and actually see if I'd be willing to actually have welding or actually try to make a living off of doing welding. Because there's no point in like me going to. There's no point. I'll just say this. There's no point in me trying to get a welding degree and then realizing, like a month into the program, that oh shit, I don't think I have like no talent for this, and I really dislike this. So I'm just gonna spare myself that and practice at home whenever a good opportunity arises. Because if I can't like weld something super simple at my house, then I'm not gonna have like any chance passing the welding through, like getting good grade like actually at like the welding school. And if I don't even have the motivation to like practice something outside of school, then I'm not even gonna like pass. Sort of like what happened last time where, oh god, for the past like 4 semesters, I've literally just failed because I don't do any of my homework, and then yeah, I just don't do any of my homework, so I just failed all my classes because I don't get enough practice in. Definitely feels good. But ever since you turned 18, you've been a fucking idiot. So the past like 2 years of your life, you just basically got nowhere in school. That definitely has an effect on me mentally. It makes me feel depressed sometimes. Can't tell I'm being sarcastic. I definitely don't like that I failed fucking like 4 semesters in a row. I don't know. It actually just makes me depressed thinking about like what I've done, and I'm like super ashamed of it because I don't know. I guess I haven't completely given up yet. I still do plan on getting back on the horse and trying for fall 2022. So hopefully I'll do well. I'll probably mention this almost every diary. I don't know. Just how I'm feeling currently, so I want to mention it. What else? What else have I done this week? I don't know. Playing poker, doing Wanakani, actually watching anime. Oh yeah, I don't know. I do have the giant zoology project that I want to work on. I just gotta make farms, man. I think, I guess if I actually could start working on the map art project, I would be doing that right now as I speak and do this because that would just be good footage, and I think I could probably play the game and actually have insightful commentary about my diary or insightful commentary while talking about this video topic. I don't know, whatever. Basically, I wouldn't just be sitting here talking. I'd actually be making progress on something that I want to finish, but I'm just too lazy and haven't worked on the farms yet, so can't do that yet. I swear I do plan on making it. I still need to do some way more prep work. Holy cow. I think my main thing is doing the prep work it's the most important thing, honestly, because once you start working on it, it's very easy to just like continue, but doing like the prep work takes like not the most amount of time, but it takes the most amount of like brain power to do, because if you do poor prep work, then you're just costing yourself so much time in the future. So that's why I always like having a good solid plan before attempting to do anything, or at least in Minecraft. Don't Definitely not with my schooling career, that's for sure. I don't know. Also, I guess I mowed it today. That was good. Just did that since my dad asked. I've also been playing Mario and Luigi Dream Team for the DS or for the 3DS. I don't know. Right now, I'm stuck in the part in the Shifting Sandland. Don't know. Not SSL. Holy cow! I don't know. Some like sand area. I don't know what to do. I can't find the last guardian or like the freaking last attack piece. So I really do like the game, and I think once I can freaking figure out how to get past, I'll be at the first like new point I've ever been in at that game. I do plan on beating it. Also, really don't want to buy any new games because oh my god, I fucking forgot to do the Undertale thing this weekend. Fuck. I told Zachary I was gonna finally just do the genocide route on Undertale, but I forgot. Man, I need to like drink a lot of water because I've just been like talking for an hour straight, which I be talking at all? Damn, that's fucking crazy. I think I've already said this, but I would just like love to hang out with Zachary more, but you know, he's like living in Nebraska. And it's sort of hard to hang out with somebody IRL whenever, you know, they're living like 4 hours or 6 hours away or however far away he is. I know we do talk in Discord for like once a week or once every other week, which is good. It's way better than not talking at all, but it doesn't. I guess it's somewhat substitute talking IRL, but still feels a little bit hollow. I mean, I don't really want to like say personal shit, but I sort of just want to like get it off my chest. So I guess I'll say I don't know. At the beginning of the year, I was like pretty annoyed with Zachary because I would like go and message him saying, "Hey, would you want to like hang out on this day?" And then he'd say, "Sure," and then we just wouldn't talk. And then like a day later, he'd be like, "Oh, sorry, I was like busy that day." And then that happened like 2 or 3 times, and then I just like gave up trying to talk to him. I don't know. To me, I don't know. It just felt very shitty to me. Like not really getting ghosted, but like having somebody agree to like do something with you, and then you know they just like don't say anything like before it's supposed to happen, and then like after it was supposed to happen, like oh I'm sorry. It's like you know I would just feel bad if you just like didn't like give me the expectation of this thing happening. I'd rather you just like straight up said like oh sorry I can't instead of like saying yes but then like not showing up. That's been mostly resolved and that hasn't happened in like the past like 3 or 4 months, so I'm happy. This is like a 1 month drama thing because I'll be honest, I feel like I'm a little bit clingy sometimes. I don't know. Well, I know why. I know why I'm fucking clingy to Zachary. Probably because he's like my only friend that I like talk to on a semi-regular basis. So if I'm like feeling down, then I just really want to talk to him because he's like the only person I actually talk to. Yeah, I don't know. It just sounds so bad because he like truly is like my only friend, and I think he's got like a lot of friends, so that's good for him. I definitely don't want people experiencing what I'm experiencing. Just doesn't feel good. I don't know. It's sort of weird. I'm like so privileged, and yeah, I still like struggle a lot. And I'm just like so privileged that I don't have to really worry about what I'm gonna eat the next day and like worry about getting evicted or anything like that. I know. Life is so hard though, man. Even if you like aren't like, if you are like somewhat rich and have like a good family, it's a little tough. I mean, it's definitely way better if I was just fucking poor and like living out of my car and I couldn't use my computer, be on the internet all day. I don't know. That'd be like so. I don't know how I'd be able to live like that. I guess eventually you just get used to it. I think you know. I just really don't know. But luckily, I don't. I don't know. I got new playing cards. There were some Copag plastic poker cards. I don't know what to say. They're literally just plastic playing cards. I think hopefully they'll hold up better than the Bicycle Premium because some of the so like starting to fade on some of the Bicycle Premium cards, which I find I that's like so weird to me. I don't know if it's just because our tables are like dirty or what. It's not just like the cards are getting dirty, but like some of the I don't I sort of want to say like dye or paint has like actually it's sort of like getting dotty, you know, like some of the paint's been like scratched off, so oh shit, I should get those cards out of the sun now that I think about it. Oh wait, no, I think they're in packaging and whatever. I'll move them later to where they won't be in any sort of sunlight. The basketball cards haven't been in the sun, but I don't know about the Copac ones might have been exposed to like a day's worth of sun. Whatever, they'll be fine. I'll just move them. I don't know, yeah, I got some jumbo index of like two different backs. So they got the black and gold and then the Nettorick or whatever it's called. It's got like a two-tone design. I don't know, they're just like literally playing cards. I got like 4 decks total, or I guess you can say 5, and because I got the 2020 World Series of Poker bridge deck for free. And honestly, I think I got it for free because I don't know why anybody would actually want that. Because it's like 2020 World Series of Poker. They probably got sponsored by, or Kopak probably reached out to World Series of Poker to like make the cards for that season. So they probably just had like extra stock, and I think bridge size is just super unpopular. So it's like, hey, free promo. If you buy like 2 of our decks, we'll give this to you for free. So, like I said, I do want to. I don't know. I've always had a dream of becoming a YouTuber, man. But I've just like never actually tried to become a YouTuber. So, I don't know. Also wanting to be like a Twitch streamer, but I don't know. I've like given Twitch a fair shot, and I don't know. I thought I did a decent job playing War Thunder for like 4 hours a day for like a month, and then I guess I got like I don't know. I know I was never able to average more than 3 viewers per stream because I couldn't even get affiliate. So yeah, no, it's like, dude, it feels very depressing streaming and having nobody watch you. I I don't know. I just whenever I do it, I just feel like ridiculously depressed. If like nobody comes into my chat and like talks if I've been streaming for like 4 hours. Cause I don't know, man. I don't feel entitled to viewers, but it's not like I'm like not trying to be like entertaining. I'm like sort of like I don't want to say like trying my hardest because I could probably try better, but I'm like giving an honest shot at like trying to like grow my like trying to be entertaining or whatever, and then just nobody cares, and it's just like disheartening because I don't know. I guess it sort of would be like the equivalent of I don't really want to say like oh doing like a stand up and then like nobody showing up, but it sort of feels like that. I don't know. Like if I like spent that time like editing like a 10-minute YouTube video for like 8 hours and then nobody watched it. I don't know. I feel like it's like it would be like the same total amount of time spent, but I don't think I would feel as depressed as like streaming to 0 viewers. I don't know. I feel like streaming is like a much more like social aspect thing and so much more parasocial compared to just like making videos. So just like getting no viewers just feels depressing. And I would honestly probably be streaming like this and put it myself into just chatting, but I probably get nobody to watch. And plus, I think I don't know, I could like show something on my screen that I would want edited. Even though nobody watches me anyway, so I probably wouldn't even care, but whatever. Maybe next time I'll stream it and put it in just chatting and then I guess just have it on Twitch just in case something, like just in case the video file gets corrupted or something. I don't know, I guess I can say I've been like jacking off like like every other day. So like in a week I usually jack off like 3 times. 3 or 4 depending on like how the week goes. I don't know, I like it. I feel like it's it's definitely better than doing it every day. And Um, I've mostly just been like jacking off to N hentai dojins and then the fetish I like, which I'm not gonna say because it's very weird and I don't want to talk about it. And it's not normal. I don't know, dude. I'd be fucking honest if I like if I like liked feet or I don't know, I don't find like liking feet that weird. It definitely is a little bit weird, but it's not like fucking as weird as what I like. So yeah. I don't know, I would like love to become like a Twitch streamer, but I'm definitely not gonna get popular. I'm definitely not going to get popular just playing War Thunder for like 8 hours a day. That's like the only game I can stream. And trying to get popular through only just chatting without like knowing somebody just sounds impossible to me. So I don't know. I think I could stream Magic if I got like Mythic. Got like top 100 Mythic and Magic in like Standard and played a lot, then I feel like I could manage and get some viewers that way. But man, max it might even only be 30, but hey, if I was actually able to manage like 30 viewers average, I might be able to grow that into a lot of viewers. I want to become a femboy, man, honestly. Like, no joke, I want to be a femboy. I just, I don't know, man. I live with my parents, so if I ever like bought a skirt and some like thigh-high socks and whatever, fucking like tank top t-shirt or something, then they're 100% gonna find out, and I don't really want to explain to my parents what a femboy is. And I don't know, I don't really want to like dress 24/7 as a femboy. I just want to like do the one thing of like take a picture, sort of like a costume, just like wear it once or like wear it whenever I feel like it, and probably not go outside wearing it, or maybe I would, dude. I don't know. The weird thing is, if I don't, I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I'll just expose myself for how long I've actually been thinking about this, but if I wanted to be a femboy, then I would probably need to do voice training and learn how to talk or how to sound like a female as a male. Yeah, I know. It fucking sounds weird, but you can do it. People have done it in the past. Just like raise your pitch and like your mannerisms for certain words are completely different. And I don't know, you can like raise your pitch, but that just sounds dumb. And then I think I also have to, I don't know, you gotta like change your pitch and a tone, I think. And I think it's pretty easy to raise your pitch because you can just like strain your vocal cords a little bit more, but you also gotta like swallow your Adam's apple. I think this pretty clearly sounds like I'm just a dude. I think if I try to sound a little bit more natural and just a slightly higher pitch though, this sounds a lot more realistic. But you can just clearly tell. I don't know, the thing is, I don't know if I'm like trying to like quote unquote trick people, or if I just want to like, or if I'm like, I think the thing is, I don't really know because I haven't really done it, but I really do like the aesthetic of it. I don't know, I just like boys looking like girls. I'm not like gay or anything, or at least I don't think I am. I might be, but I don't haven't. I'm a virgin, so I don't really know if I like pounding a dude's ass or if I wanna stick my dick in a vagina. I don't know, man. I could just like break it up. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna say, dude, I don't. Okay, I think my life is just very boring, but I don't know how like animation channels like I don't know, not like calling Jaden out, but like Jaden add ones out or like all the story time YouTubers, dude. I don't know how, or like even like Errol's story. I don't know, he doesn't upload, but I fucking love you, Errol's story. You better upload more, my guy. But I don't know how those people have enough stories to like upload constantly. I think Out One's Out is mostly done making the stories, and I think a lot of them have probably run out, so I think that's why. Like Jaden is like starting to play like Pokemon and Mario, and I talk about like the asexual thing, and I can't remember the other thing associated with her, but yeah. Like I don't know how the people have stories, cause dude, my life is so fucking boring, man. Like, there's no way I could make like a 7-minute video about like a story of my life just because I literally can't remember anything like interesting enough that has happened to talk about. Even right now, if I like try talking about it, I could maybe say like, oh, I was like playing a Magic tournament, and I could like make it super dramatic, but I just don't know how to. Like, clearly, I'm not a very good storyteller, but I don't know how those people do it. I don't know. I super like love like reading stories. Like I fucking love reading like Konosuba and like the Mushoku Tensei and Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. But man, I don't know how to like I don't understand how storytime YouTubers actually have stories, but hey man, good for them. Anyways, what else has been going on? I don't know, really would want to do the pixel art. That is a plan. I do plan on doing it. What else is like going on that I want to talk about? Oh yeah, hopefully this week I will buy the Genki textbook and start practicing grammar. Tokini Annie, who's like a English native, probably a native English speaker, I'm assuming, who teaches Japanese. He has like a ton of videos going over the Genki textbook, just sort of like what a teacher would do. So if I actually purchased the textbook, I could probably just follow what's in the textbook. But if I wanted like somebody else's like explanation, he also has like a ton of like super good videos and like a ton of example sentences to go over. So if I ever get stuck, he would be like the go-to resource. So I just need to like buy the textbook and like start, because I swear once I actually get to the point of being able to like read simple sentences, I feel like it would be so much easier to start like actually practicing and learning it. Because right now I'm literally just like learning random fucking vocab words that I have like no or I have like I don't know how to use them in a sentence. I just know what the word is and like how to say it. I guess I want to build a new PC slash upgrade my graphics card to like the 3070. I think the 3070 is what I would want to upgrade to because I want to be able to play games like Yakuza 0 and like Borderlands at like 4K, like max settings. Those are just like Yakuza, which I think I'm playing at like 1440p, like some settings turned down, and I don't know, even like Elden Ring, dude, I don't know, I fucking love 4K. 4K is like amazing to me, so. Oh, Witcher. I really want to play Witcher 3, but I can't really run the game at max at 1080p, so. We're at 4K, I mean, I think I can do max like 1440, but. I really just want to get a better graphics card so I can run. Oh yeah, also running War Thunder max while streaming. I mean, I can't even like run the game normally 4K on medium, and then while streaming, I think it probably. I honestly can't tell the difference, but uh, yeah, I want to be able to play games like that, but it's difficult. Yeah, also I talked a little bit about getting a 3D printer and like wanting to print figurines. I guess I sort of will say this. I don't know if like Jacob. I don't. Look, I'm a little bit apprehensive currently. I don't even. I think I know what apprehensive means, but I'm a little skeptical about whether or not he would actually paint things because he seems to be very busy, and I mean, I just only talked to him like twice, so I don't know if he'd actually be willing. But I guess if worse comes to worse, I could just learn how to paint them myself and just learn it. So buying a 3D printer still wouldn't be the end of the world if I have to paint my own shit. And I also like do find 3D printers super cool, and I guess the sort of an issue is as I don't know any like 3D modeling, so I would have to. If I want to make some like super cool stuff, I would actually have to learn how to 3D model things and then like learn how to like make 3D model things and then learn how to like convert them into like a 3D printer schematic or however it works. But there's like a ton of figurines on the internet for free, or I could like probably pay a small price to get access to a ton of them. So, and that's gonna be way cheaper than actually buying them. Although I I don't know. I'm like super curious about like the difference in quality between like buying like $100 anime figurine compared to like 3D printing one. I don't know. I feel like if you can do a very good job at painting, I feel like the quality would only be like slightly worse. But if you're like good at, if you're good enough at painting, you might be able to like cover it up and make it not look as terrible. I don't know. There's also like super crappy like anime figurines like the Giorno pen that Sea Dog shows, or even like crappy like $20 figurines, and a lot of those look super terrible. Like a good enough like schematic for it. You should be able to make like figurines as like quality as like $100 anime figurine, I want to say. Now, okay, I'll be honest. You can't make like the $300 like Amelia figurine, or like figurines with like ridiculously like cool bases. That you just can't 3D print. Like a lot of those, I wouldn't even like know where to begin to make figurines like that. But I don't know. I guess like even clothing's like even like capes might be a little bit hard for a 3D printer to make. But I feel like it wouldn't be impossible. I think you can like make like tiny standoffs to do it. So it's definitely a way. So yeah, I think I'll start looking into that, and hopefully. Oh yeah, I also want to get a used 3D printer. I feel like it'd be a little bit dumb if I just like bought something new. So I want to like try to find a good like 3D printer, hopefully somewhat local, and make sure it works before buying it, and then like experimenting on that. I don't know, apparently like a resin 3D printer isn't like that much better than just a normal 3D printer, but if I wanted to make figurines, then a 3D resin printer is a lot better. Oh yeah, I guess going regarding making the or getting like a new graphics card or making a new PC. The reason I haven't done that yet is because the graphics cards are still overpriced. Oh, the misery. Oh, I should download that song. Okay, I'll make a mental note. Oh yeah, I don't know. I got my laptop running Linux Mint, and Linux is actually pretty amazing. I just want to remove a program, I can just go into the terminal and then do like sudo apt remove and then the name of the program, and then it just removes it. So yeah, Linux has been good. As soon as like Windows 10 dies, I'm 100% just switching over to Linux because fuck Microsoft. Although I don't know, to be honest, I haven't had like any issues with Windows 10 except for like the fucking search thing, which I just hate. But apparently there's I don't know, there's like a thing I saw that um like basically makes it search for everything and not fucking use Bing. It's so idiotic. If I wanted to use the internet, Microsoft, I would open up Chrome and I wouldn't fucking whatever. It's dumb. I just like it. So yeah. As Windows 10 gets like end of life, I'm hopping over to Linux, and I don't know. I do eventually want to like probably get into Arch Linux, but right now I'm just chilling on Linux Mint. Because Arch seems to be like the fucking cool internet thing to use. And I can say, by the way, I use Arch. Like a true Linux user, gotta say, by the way, I use Arch, you know? I don't know, I want to read more of the light novels for Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, but I just haven't, so maybe I'll start reading those. I don't think I talked about this, but I would like want to get a girlfriend. So I was on Tinder and I had this girl, but then I basically just stopped talking because I guess she wasn't like that attractive, and I realized that I didn't like have a purpose in trying to like get this girl to become like my girlfriend. No, I felt like maybe like I guess maybe if she was attractive, maybe I would have like continued. I don't know. I just felt like there wasn't a point. I was just like trying to get a girlfriend, just like prove myself or to prove to myself that I could, which just felt wrong, so I stopped. Because right now, I don't think I'd make a very good boyfriend because I'm literally doing nothing with my life besides going to work. Just like doing dumb stuff with my friends. Not like dumb hurting myself, but just like doing stuff like that with my friends is something that I just I don't know. I fucking just want to do more of that. I don't know. I already talked about femboys. I want to become a femboy, but it's a little bit hard because I live with my parents, and if I actually wanted to, I don't know. I feel like if I wanted to wear it outside, the moment I spoke, it'd be very awkward and weird. So that's why I would also want to like do the voice, but okay, I guess my thing is I don't know if I'm like doing it because I want to like trick men slash like just getting attention from people, or if I just like genuinely like it. I don't know. I said this earlier, but I do like the aesthetic, but I don't know. I do appreciate the look, but I don't know if I guess I appreciate it enough to like attempt to do it myself. But then if I like wore it publicly, I don't know why I would wear it publicly because I don't think I like quote unquote like identify as a femboy. Like I definitely wouldn't want to like go to work in that attire or like hang with my friends like that, but like I don't even like would I like go to like a grocery store and wear something like that and just see if people notice? I guess I'm just curious is what it sort of boils down to. Like I don't know. I guess I'm like fucking attention depraved enough to do it for that as well, which isn't a good reason to, but it is what it is. I would want to go outside and wear something like that. I feel like I would have to learn how to do makeup, which would be interesting to learn. Or I'd have to spend like $100 on like some basic makeup, but I feel like with all the makeup YouTubers, I could just watch some James Charles and, he's got my back, baby. I don't know. The thing is, like, I know a lot about the anime, like, culture overall, but, like, I haven't actually seen a ton of anime. I don't know. I've watched, like, Gigax videos. I guess it's mostly just Gigax these days, and I never really watched Shogi videos, but I've, like, watched Gigax videos, and then I know about, like, I've been on good anime memes. I don't know. I guess I've been on Reddit. I know a lot about, like, the anime cultures, like, gacha, like, a whole bunch of, like, different anime, like, shonen, slice of life, romance, isekai. Like, I know, like, overall the general thing, but I don't know specifics about, like, certain shows and whatnot. I do just, like anime culture in general. I guess I also know about VTubers, which, I don't know. It's pretty easy to understand. And, like, obviously, like, I understand hentai and shit. Wait, I guess I could say I gave up on grinding for the War Thunder event. That was, I don't know, I don't like War Thunder enough. I'll be honest. War Thunder, I guess it's better than just like spending my time watching Twitch streamers and doing YouTube, but it's honestly not that enjoyable. Okay, maybe I should do like try to summarize everything that's happening. Okay, so got fired, got new job, hopefully. Want to talk to friends more. Want to get a girlfriend. Didn't grind in War Thunder. Wanted to make this weekly. Want to study Japanese more. Want to become pro poker player. Slash maybe pro poker vlogger if I get lucky. So it's easier. Basically, it's easier to become a pro poker player compared to trying to become a vlogger or poker vlogger. I mean, so to become a pro poker vlogger or a fucking poker vlogger, but I don't know. There's like a couple pro poker players that have like made a living. Like Doug, sort of. He doesn't really vlog, but he has a pretty successful YouTube channel. He's like on a lot of shows, or he was. And sort of the same thing goes for well, Brad Owen, and I think like Daniel Negreanu. Uh, he was like very popular and like appeared on a ton of shows and shit. So I feel like if I could become like that good and like appear on shows and have people like talk about me on the internet, then like like making a poker vlog or anything like that would become super easy. So should probably focus on becoming a good po or a pro poker player, and then as a side project do the vlog because it's gonna be easier to become a pro poker player than a vlogger. I really want to get a Steam Deck, but I'm on back order until like October 2022. So I know I think I would actually use the Steam Deck because I could play games at like 720p like max and the fucking like 7-inch screen or whatever. So I'm not really gonna care, and I think I can probably play games like Yakuza and Witcher, and then I can just play those games that way. Or what I'm probably more likely to do is like play like Arena or something like on the go, so using like my laptop. So, well, yeah, I want to make a Minecraft parody in the future. Don't really have a good song to make it. Probably gonna make it on Broken if I can actually. Okay, I guess I want to talk about the age thing. So people who were born in 2007 are currently like some of them are 15 years old. Dude, they were born in 2007, man, and they're fucking 15. Like that just sounds so crazy to me, man. It's also a little bit weird because now I'm like becoming the age of like where most YouTubers basically they started to become famous at my age. Or hell, even some of them like PewDiePie, I think they became famous whenever they're like 18 or something. So, especially like Connor, I think he started his YouTube career while he was in college. He didn't blow up until later, but I mean, dude, I'm like the prime age to actually do YouTube, but I'm too like not really depressed, but not really motivated enough to do YouTube. Plus, even now it's like way more saturated than when they started. Although, granted, I feel like people like Connor and Garrett and like Joey, they could still make it in 2 days. If they started off with a channel with like 0 viewers. Granted, it would take them probably a very long time to like grow to their current channel size, but I felt like in a year if they like produce content consistently, they could probably get like maybe 100,000 subscribers. Can definitely do it. It's just like it's a lot more difficult. Well, it's not more difficult now. You just gotta. I think you just still gotta like work as hard as they did. I don't really think it's changed that much. At least from my understanding, it really hasn't. Like if you're gonna make it, then you'll make it if you put in the effort and time. It's gonna have to. You might just have to put in like 2 years of insanely hard work and seeing like no benefit until like years later. I don't know. Sort of feel like that. Nah, I don't think that could be said for Twitch. I think Twitch is. I don't know. You just have to fucking leech. Twitch is a shit show. It's the fact that I know like so many smaller creators on YouTube, but I know like zero small creators on Twitch. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Anyways, thanks. I don't even like want to thank people for watching. I'm just gonna end it. So, uh, I guess subscribe for more diaries.